name is Teslyn Eudaley. I am currently in the BSM program at Arkansas State. I am in the nursing program. I'm in my senior year. Nursing is a lot of education. You know, you go in there, you teach your patients what they should and shouldn't eat, what they, should work out, what they should and shouldn't do. And I feel like it's very hypocritical if I'm sitting there telling someone what they should and shouldn't do if I don't do it myself. So I try to eat healthy. I try to, work out, do what's right, so I don't feel hypocritical whenever I go into a patient's room, like, you shouldn't eat that for breakfast, you shouldn't do that. If I'm back at home eating that, it's kind of, contradicting, like, well, they're like, if you do it, why can't I? And so I try to be like, kind of like a role model for my patients, not like a role, okay, yeah. Kind of like a role model for my patients, like what they should do. Like, well, if she can do it right, maybe I can too. I can change my life. So, you can go to the gym and work out every day and still be mentally not okay. Yoga is a lot about, breathing, taking a second. I mean, at the end of yoga, literally, you're supposed to sit down and meditate. And a lot of people kind of skip that part. And honestly, yoga, that's the most important part. It's supposed to move your body, but also, mentally relax and mentally move your body, which sounds kind of strange, but it helps you focus on your breathing, like take a step back. And I have a yoga instructor that literally all the time says, clear your mind. If the everyday life comes in, focus back to your breathing. And I think that's important for a lot of people because whether people like to admit it or not, mental health is just as important as physical health, in my opinion. Like I said, you can do what's right, you can eat right, you can do all that, but if you're not happy with what you're doing mentally, what's the point? I think it's so important that people need to realize that you don't have to be great at something to do it. Like, I am not the best at yoga. I'm not, but it's something I enjoy doing, so I continue to do it. You don't have to be great at something to continue doing it. Like, there will always be someone better than you, technically. But if you're happy with what you're doing, and it makes you happy, and it makes you feel good, it relaxes you, I think that's mainly probably the main reason I do yoga. I have anxiety, I've dealt with depression, and I feel like this helps me, and so I'm not the best at it, but it makes me feel good. Set your intention for the practice, and most of the time I think, nursing school, it's stressful. Lots of times I just be like, I'm here to do yoga, that's the only thing I'm going to think about. Because whether you notice it or not, so many different thoughts, like what you need to do afterwards, like schoolwork, homework, I need to do the laundry, that all comes in when you're working out, or walking, whatever you like to do. She says set your intention, and then halfway through she'll be like, come back to that intention. A lot of times my intention is happy and healthy. That is the two words that come into my mind, and that whenever I'm going through my flow and I have another thought come in my brain, I'm just like, happy and healthy. That's why I'm here. I want to be happy and healthy. I think when you're doing yoga by yourself, it's also important to set your intention of why you're there. Like, yeah, you're there to be healthy, but you could go and run a mile. You could go and work out somewhere or, do something else, but you're doing yoga. What is your intention? I just want to do yoga. I don't want to think about other things. I think it's important to completely clear your mind and a lot of people don't do that. And truly, before I did yoga, I didn't realize how actually hard that is. You know, I didn't realize how difficult that is to not think about anything and just think about, you know, your intention, happy and healthy. I was so nervous my first class. I started about 2 years ago and I was so nervous. I did not know. And yeah, like when I was first getting my headstand or handstand, like I fell in class, like straight up fell. And you know, the yoga instructor would just like come to me after class and be like, you did it, like you tried, and don't feel bad about trying, because that's the whole point of it. So keep going.